let's move on to the Big 12. This is where stuff gets a little bit
So much
shaky.
going on in this
But
conference, yeah.
yeah, who are you thinking about there?
This is a great question. I want to stay away from I'm gonna just make compelling cases for teams like I don't want to pick Arizona, so I'll pick I guess I'll pick Houston. I mean, I just think that they're a team extremely consistent. I do think they tend to play their best basketball right around now. I know they've had two tough losses and they have a few tough games coming up, but I think this will be a good, learning lesson from them. And by the time conference play comes around, they'll be playing their best basketball. So I kind of like them. I just think they're a tough team to prepare for. They that energy, physicality, especially in a conference tournament where you're playing back to back days. I just think teams are going to get worn out from that.
Yeah, I think my overall answer is going to be Arizona, but I'll make another case for Iowa State. Kind of that summer realm of like back-to-back games, like they're going to make it tough for teams defensively. They take the defensive side of things really kind of similar to what Houston is, just like trying to put a lot of pressure on you, force you baseline trap, make everything make the game a little bit just dirty and stuff like that. But then you also pair that with the fact that they have three potential All Americans in Tamin Lipsey, Jefferson, and Milovic, something like that. I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah, I don't even, I wish I could tell you.
But he's like 50-50, 90 right now. Like he's playing out of his mind. And then they have this other guard who's been picking up a lot. I think his last name is Heinze, who's shooting the ball pretty well. And
Yep.
another player, number one, I don't know his name, is also shooting pretty well. So
Bateman.
they have the shooting, obviously All American point guard, three All American players in general, and then on the defensive end, they're going to speed you up and pressure the ball. So I definitely can see a world where they do well in the conference tournament, kind of like how they did, like was it 2 years ago when they shocked everybody? It was
They won 2 years ago.
so kind of a similar realm of like not really falling under the radar, but like obviously everyone's pick is probably gonna be Arizona, so they're a team that I think could kind of make some noise as well. But moving on to the Big East, probably only two ways this can go with a potential third.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think so too.
Who do you have in this one?
I still think UConn is a better team than St. John's. I think St. John's, they'll be my pick. I think they're playing really good basketball now. They're 15-1 in the conference. As much as it's not like a great elite conference, they're 15-1. They kind of righted the ship. And I just think they're playing much better. Much better. I'll go with them. I think UConn's a bad matchup against St. John's.
Yeah, yeah, I think St. John's is athleticism, physicality, it kind of poses a threat for UConn, especially when like UConn's offense isn't playing how we're accustomed to and how it's supposed to be playing. Like they obviously this past like week and a half, they haven't really been looking that great. Took a tough loss to Creighton at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's ridiculous. But I think I'm gonna still go with UConn though. I think I'm still go with UConn. I think obviously this game upcoming versus St. John's whenever they do play is gonna be huge for, how this kind of shapes out. But they're going through a little tough time right now, but I think Hurley will have them playing back to what we're accustomed to. Obviously March is where they kind of pick it up and kind of, turn things on. So if
Right.
uh if Solo Ball and Mullins can be just pick it up offensively a little bit better, shoot the ball better, be more of offensive scoring threats for them because that's what they're looking for. Like obviously, they had Jordan Hawkins, Cam Spencer. Like they want a lot of their scoring to come from their two guards in this sense. If they can kind of pick it up, they're a tough team. I've seen plenty of time, not plenty of time. I've seen a few times this past year where they look like the number one team in the country. As of now, they're not looking like it, but I don't know. I think if they can get back to that level, they're a really tough team to beat. So I'm gonna go with UConn.
100%.